前にオーナーが死んで閉鎖された。それにカーズが目をつけ、太陽から身を守る宿としたのである。
Yeah, of which he's done a piss poor job as well, since if he'd just put those wooden planks horizontal all the way down, he'd have been able to go toilet during the day without getting a spotted sunburn across one side of his body.
俺の名はワイヤードのベックズ。もともと恋人を絞め殺した脱獄囚だったけど。
No one asked.
お前のような下品者とは口も聞きたくないし、顔も見たくない。
俺は女が俺に対して冗談を言うのは好まねえぞら。そういう場合はお仕置きだぞら。
She didn't actually laugh.
こいつか。なるほど。女にしてこの冷静なる判断力、洞察力。
That's genuinely sexist. The joke is actually not a joke this time. That was fucking sexist.
なんだてめえら全員吸血鬼か畜生
No.
すでに我々はカーズ様に永遠の命を授かった選ばれたる者。そう100対2よジョジョ
Did they quickly plan this whole demonstration right before JoJo arrived? Like, did Cars have them all gathered around and say, right lads, after I click my fingers, I need you...
What, me?
Yes you, and don't interrupt me please, to say, I give you life, and it's 100 against 2, blah blah blah. Then when he's done talking, all of you wave your arms about.
よし2人を殺せ。
私たちを殺したら、石石は永遠に手に入らないわよ。
待て。
You said, hold, but I didn't think anyone was moving regardless.
石石は次元装置で爆破されるわ。
How do the helmets stay on their heads upside down?
どれついでにパンティの着替えでも持ってってやるかな。にゃんだ
Dude. Keep looking for the fucking underwear. Lisa is hot and stylish, but it looks odd wearing sunglasses at night. In fact, it's so odd it then in turn slightly reduces said hotness by around 1.9%. Not enough to worry me, but enough to mention.
50年前だぜ。50年前に赤ん坊ってことは、おめえ、一体年いくつなんだ
Can anyone's math literally be this poor as to struggle adding 50 years with 0 years?
ワムー様、お立ちを
Horses going at high speeds that have 0 slowing down distance.
やってもらうぞ、ジョジョ。この吸血馬は150馬力。
And how exactly did you gauge that?
スタートの合図はあの雲の切れ目から再び月の光が輝き出た時とする。
Or you know, you could do like a countdown or something like a regular person.
我々が一周するたびにあの柱に武器がぶら下げられる。武器？俺かお前か。先に柱に到達した者どちらか片方だけがその武器を手にすることができる。
So not only have these two chosen the game themselves without consulting with JoJo or Lisa, but now they're telling him the fucking rules seconds before the game itself begins. That's some unfair BS.
俺は貴様の素晴らしいナイスファイトを期待するぞ、ジョジョ。
Nervous gulping cliche.
おめえらから汚ねえという言葉を聞くとは思わなかったぜ。ましてや今は命をかけるルール無用のデスマッチ。
Well, there are rules in those kinds of situations, but I think the main point here is that they themselves created the game and the rules, and they never once said he couldn't do what he did.
そのハンマーくれてやる。最初からあえてそうするつもりだった。
Then why did you make such a fuss and call him a cheater?
戦闘の天才ぶり見せてもらうぞ。油を塗って波紋を流す。
Wait, can he actually create oil, or has he just got insanely oily hands? Honestly, I've had a holiday between parts 3 and now this part 4, but I can't for the life of me recall them being able to create oil out of thin air. I know later on he's shown with an oil container, but he spread the oil so thickly and effectively, I have to doubt the little container's ability to produce this much so quickly and still have enough left for a big final attack.
さあ
ワムこの俺様のでっけえハンマーの衝撃を
Riding with your eyes shut.
危険だわジョジョ、今ワムーに近づいてはいけない。
Man, this woman is narrating and giving fucking advice non-stop from the sidelines, and I'm sure there's absolutely no bloody way he'd ever hear her. I mean, he hasn't acknowledged what she's been saying on one single occasion yet, so she should really shut the hell up for now. Chariot being in the exact right place at the exact right time ex machina. Wine glass holding sound effect helps us the viewer know that wine glasses are being held.
なぜ
まともまともに食らったと見せかけるほどジョジョは抜け目ない。
Yeah, he's so good he was even able to trick having a ton of blood spurt out of his body during the battle. Over on Anime Wins, I've praised this episode's excellent use of CGI, but this doesn't look good at all. I mean, it's so fucking obvious that it's CGI on the characters themselves.
絶対的なピンチに追い込まれた時、ショックや失敗、恐怖をスイッチをひねるように心の隅に追いやって闘志だけを引き出す方法。
Then it does kind of beg the question, why were you freaking out so much about it 2 minutes ago?
口から血を吐いたところを見ると内臓をかなり痛めたな。
Or that he just bit his tongue really hard.
呼吸がしまった。ワムの呼吸ができねえ。風がなんだワムの方へ寄っていく。
If you have time to talk, dude, you have time to breathe. Once again, I of course talk way more about this over on Anime Wins, but I do feel the need to remove a sin over on this channel as well for how well this entire scene was handled from start to finish. It was kind of beautiful and soulful, and I just really enjoyed it.
そのクズどもの勝手な行動はそいつらをすでに殺していることからわかるはず。
A reaction to an attack taking place long after said attack cliché.
かつて下の戦車戦競技場の優勝者がこの神殿で敗者の血をおみきに混ぜて飲み干し
They then slowly died from a mixture of HIV and all the letters of the hepatitis alphabet.
ジョジョスピードワゴンのじいさん、そしておめえはニューヨークのスモーキー
As opposed to Smokey from Australia.
ジョジョどこだ奴がいない。
These guys' ultra power ultraviolet lights now seem to be doing little other than allowing people to have a little back and forth pushing match with some vampires.
あくまで石石を手に入れればよいのだ。できるだけ汗をかかず危険を最小限にし博打を避け戦いの駒を一手一手動かす。
Kind of begs the questions why they'd even bother going through the whole chariot thing if the plan was to just fuck them over and take the stone anyway.
ウィーンウィンウィンウィンウィンウィンウィンウィン
This is... well, it's straight up weird to be honest. I mean, he's playing a fake guitar on her legs.
今度はお前が俺とリサリサを支えるんだな。
Okay, so whilst I really enjoyed this scene, I must point out that his scarf is now no longer on fire or has any visual indication that it was even on fire. Also, JoJo was previously hanging by his leg and now managed to use his scarf, that's right, a scarf to fling himself up with. I gotta ask, where the hell is the momentum coming from when gravity is against him to achieve that? I know this is an anime and even more so JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I honestly can't ever recall someone being able to do so much with a previously burning piece of fabric. Reaction occurs long after an attack cliché!
やったぞカースに波紋を食らわした。
Yeah, we saw that, Smokey from Minsk, Russia.
脅かしよって。
Turn your fucking lights on!
イギリス空軍の司令官という職についていたのだ。イギリス空軍ジョジョのお父さんもいる。
No.
うらい貴様にとどめをさせるなんて。
Wow! And that, boys and girls, is why it's really dumb to let your enemy know what you're planning to do before you do it. Exhale and then inhale cliche times 2!
やばいなんかやばいぞそのリスに気をつけろ
Attempting to talk to a squirrel!
夜明けだ
Wait, so there were still a ton of other vampires just standing around? What the hell were they doing whilst they fired the cannon at their master?
今走りながら策を考えるんだから静かにしてくれ
For an entity which had lived the previous 100,000 or so years on the ground, he soon took to fucking flying, didn't he?
スピードワゴンあれが本当に究極生命体なのか
Acting like he's injured despite the fact that we saw a few episodes ago that his entire middle section is robotic. Don't get me started on how food and the rest would work, but yeah, it's all mechanical.
JoJo!
無駄なことを
Wait. What? I suppose I should probably mention here that it's the world's biggest Ex Machina moment in that not only did JoJo happen across a warplane, manage to enter it and fly it within moments and without issue, but he is also able to expertly pilot it as well. Take 2 cents for this, and to be fair, I think most can agree that I'm being pretty lenient here.
2時間は奴から逃げられるってことか
バカがこの数から一時でも逃げられると思っているのか
To be fair, that fool has managed to run from you now for a large collection of moments already up to this point. Another 2 hours would make that one giant collection of moments of running.
プロテクターだいやカニのような
Just die with honor like Arnie did.
ヤスが存在するのは危険だあいつをこの地球から消してしまわなくてはならない
奴を殺してしまわなくて
Yeah, and that's always the result of these things. They loudly declare that he's a threat that must die, and then very loudly all attack and cast be all like, fair enough, I'll kill you all then. Fucking idiots.
永遠にさよならだよジョジョ
Previously cut off arm flying upwards at hundreds of miles an hour by a powerful volcano eruption and hitting your enemy in his neck Ex Machina. That's the longest fucking Ex Machina ever.
ジョジョが生きてる
There's no sin here, but I think it'd be a missed opportunity to add in this lovely and fitting meme.
てめえ今俺のことをバカ者って言ったなジョジョああ生きてる共にアメリカへ移住1948年に
JoJo also sadly suffered a stroke.
ちょっと待ってあんた日本人か
ああ、そうだけど。
あら話は別だ
That's straight up racist.
早く開けようぜ
And as so many of you have pointed out to me, Irina escaped in the coffin whilst Dio died on the boat, but then someone else said that there were 2 coffins even though we were only ever shown 1. Someone else even said that there was a secret compartment in the coffin that hid Dio, but then we did see Irina surviving in it at the end of an episode. So I'm kind of thinking that I agree they forgot, but don't get mad at me if you disagree, it just very much looks this way. So I'll add 5 cents for that as it's quite a big deal that it was forgotten.
ジョースタジョセフジョースタジョースタ
Wing, 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 wing. Wing, 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 wing.
Never go out loud at all. Come cheer up my nights. Come cheer up my nights. It's better to go loud and lost.